This is G.I.
This should be played at high volume.
Thank you for not freestyling. Everyone starts freestyling. I'm like, I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, it's not like that. M8ker Jones in the building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Artist, aspiring cook. He's doing it all.
yeah. I'll throw it up there to share for a little bit.
You're from Oakland, I think.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. East Oakland, be exact.
Because you don't just throw all that out there on your gram. I like that.
Nah, I'm grown.
A lot of people, put that on their gram. Thanks for coming through. You have the artist label mate here.
Yes, sir. Hefe, brother, definitely.
Yes, sir.
All in one.
Hefe, man.
How you doing, Hefe?
Man, I'm chilling.
Are you a real life Mets fan?
I'm not no Mets fan, but it goes so crazy with these shoes I got on.
The shoes.
I'm not a Bills fan either, but yeah.
Yes,
It's
sir.
crazy. Like,
Bulls fan.
yeah, I know.
I don't even know what I'm wearing. That's how you know.
I think people. I don't know how old you are, but more people in this era, they don't have team fans. That's lame. That's being way too committed.
Nah, man.
Let's say barrier people because they don't be like being committed.
I'm committed.
So they're not committed to a team.
I'm Oakland.
It's like they like players. I'm just saying, like the new era is like
factual.
player
That's
fans.
I am a player.
See,
I am a player.
the mic dropped, man. That we gotta end it on that.
That's a cool one. I'm a player.
Oh, he's a player. No, I just noticed that with the new era. Like I used to be like, I am a Warrior fan, and I was like a Laker fan when they were doing the championship runs. But it's like people now like LeBron fans or the Kobe fans, or they just kind of follow a player around. You know what I'm saying? And there's like too much free agency going on. So how the hell you gonna like a team? They just trade their whole team away in a day.
Hey, everybody's Curry.
And it's just crazy. So
I follow that narrative. I'm a LeBron fan. I wasn't really into basketball growing up. I was more so into football. Also, I'm a Broncos fan.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys this off air, but you gotta really talk into the mic. So and you can, and this thing moves, so you can like move it to how you want to be. Like, you can kick back and still move it towards you. Yeah. You're doing a good job over there. Broncos fans.
Broncos, man.
Hey,
We just played y'all, man. This is serious shit.
Trashed us.
Oh my god, I love it.
We ain't trash y'all, but
I gotta admit, when the Broncos are on, they are the most hated. Like when Kansas City on, like we hate them. It's like a hate there. But when the Broncos are on, it's serious.
We look nice. We do it nice.
It's serious. It's a lot of hate.
It works for us most definitely though.
Yeah. So are you from Denver?
No, not at all. So my birth name is Terrell.
Okay, you was Terrell Davis fan.
Terrell Davis, yeah. That's when I kind of got like 90s. I was late 90s. I'm like 19 years old. Really start getting into
for sure,
the
for
sports,
sure.
And they won that year, so 98, 99.
Terrell Davis was a
back.
beast.
And
who didn't
unstoppable.
like
Do you remember that
Who
era?
didn't like John Elway, man?
John Elway was and he was a hero by then. Like at that point in his career, you was rooting for that guy.
Even if you didn't like him, you had to respect.
You had to, because he was. Anytime a vet's at that long and has a good arm, like Elway and Marino were in the same class for me. I kind of want to see Marino win one because I was a big Dan Marino fan. But Elway, yeah, when he won it with Denver, that was cool. Yeah, Denver does a good job with that shit. Well, I know they had Elway the whole time.
I think it's the publicity as well,
right?
And also the city. Denver, it's kind of got like that aesthetic, like it's either like snowy vibes or little, eclectic vibes. I'll just say
Colorado people are a trick. 'Cause my best friend in elementary was from Colorado, and this guy was just a gung ho ass American. And I don't mean like American. I just mean like he like rock climbing and fucking sliding down the stairs on a cardboard mat and just doing crazy shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean?
Explorer page American, like these niggas is climbing rocks.
And when I hear people about in Colorado, they are fit, they're healthy, they're outdoors. Like
the altitude too.
The altitude level out there.
If you're not taking care of
yourself. That's why people wearing the mask in the gyms because they're trying to simulate that altitude. But that's cap. Those masks actually don't do that shit.
You're depriving yourself of oxygen.
Yeah.
And I think
You're just strangling yourself. You just strangle yourself for cheaper.
they probably hitting hitting them slopes, doing all that skiing, snowboarding, all that.
Oh,
stuff.
that shit is
during the winter. With people gaining the weight, they keeping it down.
Damn, they're still active in the winter. You right. They still active in the winter. So they go skiing. They go hunting. People in Colorado are really outside active.
Exactly. And the elevation level is a lot higher than out here.
Yeah.
So, the air is a lot thinner.
Yeah. No, people in Colorado are very healthy people.
Yeah, man. But that didn't have no ties to me. Like in Denver, I still haven't been to Denver.
Still haven't been to Denver.
Nah, I've been wanting to, do like one of them. I think they play the Raiders like New Year's Day or somewhere around there. Go out there for the holiday season.
I think you should.
No, yeah, I've been meaning to do it, but
you might realize you don't like people from Denver, and then you might come be a Raider fan.
I tend not to like people. Period. I tend not to like people. Period. So,
yeah, these motherfuckers are annoying. I don't like them. Come on, Niner fan now.
Nah, I look in the crowds at a stadium and I'm like, yeah, I probably wouldn't. I'm gonna be in the booth when I go to the game. I ain't gonna sit in the crowd.
You guys know what's going on with NBA Top Shot and Dapper Labs? They just struck a deal with the NFL. You don't know about this?
Top Shot. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I'm in technology a lot. So credit cards.
I saw your page. Okay, yeah. I know something.
Credit cards are worth a lot of money nowadays, right? And so NBA Top Shot, what they are doing is they're selling their content. They're actually selling their content. They're selling clips of plays, and they're selling it like baseball cards. I bought some, and these are going to have a tremendous value.
So these are new holograms, is what you're saying?
They're like holograms, yeah, but they're clips, bro.
NFT.
I mean, but look, it's something
They're clips.
you can't get back.
Huh?
It's going to be some content that you can't.
It can't get back. I'm gonna tell you something. Like, okay, and I was talking about this about my friend, right? I was like, baseball cards is so nerdy because, let's say we don't know each other, right? I'm like, hey, y'all want to go look at my baseball card collection? Who the fuck wants to go do that? Like, go in some weird part of your house, then you gotta wait for me to bring out and then open them, and then there's just hella shit.
Go sift through everything.
Now
There's a story to every card.
I'm gonna show you my NFT shit if I can, but now I'm just gonna be at the bar and we're just gonna be like, hey man, check this out, bro. We watching this Warrior game, right? Oh, I got this Steph Curry clip. Check this out. This NFT worth like 50,000 right now. You're like, what?
So it's like NFTs.
It's flexing, bro. It's basically flexing your collection. Right there, and I'll show you my shit later. But
do you own it outright, or is it?
I
like
own it.
shares?
So like the one clip I got of Luka Doncic, me and my friend went half on it. It was worth $200. No, it's Chris Paul. It's worth $200, and they only minted 700 copies of this clip. So, bro, if I own all 700,
like you,
I just own that clip. I literally own that clip. So like the NBA, what they're doing is they're selling their content.
Card.
It's a card that's moving, basically, with a video. But look,
and
that card, you don't own anything but that card. The NBA is actually giving you their content. That's the crazy shit, bro. Like, if there's a game-winning shot, you can go bid on that later and own that and flex that.
Yeah, like if you remember.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sell as many clips as I want.
Bro, this is a new flex, I'm telling you. I'm trying to show y'all my collection, but yeah, if you guys don't know, I'm trying to put people on this. Like, there's crypto, there's NFTs. Yes, you got to go buy. If you're into sports, like I know sports, I already know Luka Doncic. The NBA loves white players, so they're gonna put Luka Doncic on, and he's like a soccer player because he's European, so he has a whole market, right? Okay, and then Trae Young, Ja Morant. I already know their stock value, bro. They're going to be the absolute future, bro. Like,
yeah,
like
and,
and then LaMelo Ball.
Africa too, so they're gonna be
what?
Yeah, they got an NBA Africa. You ain't know?
No, they gotta be balling over there.
Yeah, they importing people through
the Olympics, bro.
Africa's so underdeveloped in the way that I just met this girl today from Kenya. She was just like, why do y'all fucking view us like that? And I'm like, what you mean? Like,
they are elevated.
You just like think we on dirt road. I don't think that shit. I know man, fucking Africa, it's beautiful out there. What are you talking about? Like
the US and China, they dropping bids and building.
McDonald's right behind.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? The pyramids is so touristy now, bro.
This McDonald's right behind the
yeah, this is it's so this was the clip I own of Luka Doncic. Top shots, like some assists or some shit. But I own that, and there was like maybe 2, 4, maybe 30,000 to this one. This is a common one. I mean, usually trying to get the rare
Legit.
ones. Bro, they going for like $50,000,
And-
these clips, bro. Like
and-
$100,000, bro.
You got to realize the further it go down,
It's gonna get, no one knows about it. Y'all don't know about it, right? Like y'all never heard about it. Y'all don't know about it, right?
Well, I know about digital currency and stuff like
Right.
that. It's because
I've never heard of that.
Well, it's
But
like
the-
VHSs. You don't have physical copies of anything no more. So information and content is becoming more increasingly valued. So it's like
Yeah.
if somebody wanted to run his 50th best highlights and all of that, and you own his 30 best assists.
Come
That's when
on.
you're getting that
Come
bread
on, it's
when they doing that
money.
documentary,
You wanna know a
'cause
random
you can't
video
get that footage.
My grandparents got, bro. This is back when you could dub tapes.
VHS.
Bro, and then you can radio, you can make a mix with a VH. I mean, with a,
I remember.
Bro, okay, so the 2000 Super Bowl. You know who played?
2000 Super Bowl. I remember that was his Rams, and yeah,
In the fucking Ravens.
the Rams and the Ravens and the
Bro,
Rams.
Nelly had the half and half jerseys.
The turf show, the greatest show on turf.
We got a fucking VHS tape. It's like 3, 4, 5 hours of hella shit. Super Bowl, it was 2000 is right in the fucking middle, at my granny's house, bro.
That's crazy.
And you can't, bro. I want to know somebody that got the whole thing, the halftime show, all of that shit, bro.
That's the
I'm
thing,
talking about
though.
every commercial, and that,
They
you
own the
can't
original
get
license.
that back.
You can't.
And that's what you got right there, bro.
Yeah.
They own the original
Yeah.
licensing, so it like
Oh,
that
yeah.
particular. If you tried to flip it, you could get away. But let's
You can
say,
flip it.
Let's say,
But it's a collectible.
You could get away
It's
with
a
it.
collectible.
Flip
But
that
they,
Super Bowl.
but ESPN,
I might
you
hold.
know, it's a Disney company, so depending on how valued that piece is. But let's say
I hear you.
Old school like street ball games,
completely
like
hear you.
legend games. If you even you might get off selling some old and one highlights if you had them.
Well, here's the power of NFT. There's a lot of black content creators on TikTok that are getting their content stolen from white dance people. And so I'm having this discussion because I'm trying to help the Bay out with this NFT thing. I feel like I know more about it than a lot of the Bay does. And I was talking to my influencer friends, and I said, bro, like I was telling Frisco, I was like, you got to sell your joke clips on Instagram. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, you can sell that as an NFT. Like, I think you should give up ownership of all your clips. You should sell them and you mint them. So, you know, let's say this black girl who does dances. I'm like, no, you should mint that first before you release it on TikTok. Let me NFT that for you, so people that fuck with you,
That's my
they can buy like one of 40,000
Instead of
and
like
they
trying to
own that
trademark it.
and they own that and then you
Right.
own it. Because every time the way the crypto set up, the way the NFT set up, every time someone sells it, you get a royalty. You can
On top of
program
what you
that
sell
in the
for.
NFT.
Look, you know what though? Shout
This
out
is a clip,
Chunky.
by the way.
Shout out Chunky because
Yeah, Chonky.
with that fucking with the Smeed shit.
He should NFT that.
Rick and Morty, and then they named some other
Instead
shit.
of trying to go out and trademark it.
Instead of trademarking, telling people this is his dance. See, that's what he's doing right now, right? Chunky's going around and so, hey, this is his dance. He's doing a lot.
I think he's accomplished that.
That's
too,
a culture
the
credit
notion
card, and I
that
love
it's
that.
his.
He's definitely accomplished that, and I love that. But you wouldn't have to do that if it was an NFT, and no one could steal it. Because your NFT's on the blockchain. They said, man, I came out that shit in 2020. You tripping. You ain't upload that till months later.
And then not even that.
You
but
know?
like, it's just more so like Twitter and all that shit. You gonna get content, and then people come up and be like, oh, it's this and it's that, and
Content.
Twitter gonna put you on blast.
You know you
Twitter
can sell
go
a
back
tweet.
and- you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
You know they sold the first tweet as an NFT, though. Did you know that?
Damn.
So you didn't know that, right? It went for $1 million. It went for $1 million, bro. But you got to
Very
understand
first
that the house of the future is going to have a glass like this, and it's a TV, and it says, hey, Glass, Google Glass, show my NFTs. Flex. Flex.
I saw
no, not that one.
Not that, like-
the digital
Before that.
wardrobe you was posting about. I'm like, you do it in video games. I mean, people buying skins and the Fortnite and the NBA 2K.
Okay, so look, I had someone comment on me. That's the gayest shit I've ever. Or he had something real negative to say, and I'm like,
Shout
"What's
out
so?"
the haters.
And I DM'd him. I said, "What's so?" We was like, "Actually, I didn't know that was you. Believe my bad." But he was like, "But in reality, that shit's hella weird though." And I'm like, "You gotta understand, we already live in an augmented reality, bro." He's like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "What you think Facebook is? What you think Instagram? I don't see y'all every day. I see a virtual you every day, and you get to live in this virtual world that we think of as, and when I meet you in the real world, some shit goes away. Like, well, okay, you kind of fat from that angle,
Hey,
or
that's
you know what I mean?
true.
So
you a real cornball in real life.
yeah,
In real life, you really corny, bro.
Oh, me?
No, not you.
Oh, yeah. I am, though. I am. No, I am like me.
No beef on this show right now.
No.
Like,
yeah, no, I get it.
Like you said, you meet some people.
They're really not that guy. Yeah.
Now that we get to conversate and we get to, or let's smoke or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you really corny, bro.
Yeah.
You imitate what you seeing, or, you know what I'm saying?
You couldn't fake that in the 80s and 90s in my era because
this
you had to have swag and a certain appeal when you talk to people. They could know that you're vouchable. There's none of that in this
easier
era.
to know if somebody a carbon copy of somebody today because it's so much.
They totally are.
Yeah, everything is put out
They
there.
totally
so it's
are.
like, you could tell when somebody not being yourself. It's like, bro,
Totally.
like, you don't look comfortable. It's like
well, the whole
relax.
Bay Area speech is almost that. Like, yo, I mean, everything like is almost a reply of someone that has something to be. I just be tuning out. Like,
I was just having this conversation.
But it does get you pussy though.
I was just having this conversation about like Drewski, and it's not it's not about Drewski, but he was doing this one skit, and he was just like super Atlanted out, doing like the yo, serve, and I was
like, he was on top of that, he had his foot on top of the toilet and shit.
He got a whole bunch of skits just super Atlanted out, and I'm like, it's crazy. Like nowadays, I can see if like you fab or something like that. And as far as like Bay Area, and you grew up in that era to where it's like that's your mannerism.
Putting on,
but like now you got like 10-year-old, 12, 13, 15-year-old kids running around super hyphed out, and I'm like, not saying that area,
everyone's hyphed out,
but it's like the Bay Area kind of is influenced by the notion of what we are. Like when you think LA, you think of something. You think of something when you think of the Bay Area. You think of something when you think of Atlanta. When you think of Florida, and some of these places, especially like the artists.
The Bay did all that shit first, or the skinny jean, all that shit, bro. Like I feel like we kind of did it first, though.
No, and not necessarily influencing style. I just mean in those areas. The people that not necessarily shine the most, but you seem more normal, or it sometimes is the norm when you act extra out, when you extra hyphy is from being from the Bay.
Talking about swag or attitude, right?
Okay,
like,
most
absolutely.
People is normal, especially the older you get. It's like, bro, everybody, like I could tell you being this, or you trying to be extra, like.
You can totally tell.
And it's funny when he just when someone does it as a skit.
Yeah.
And like for instance, like Drewski again, like people, the white people that hang out with him and all of that, not hang out with him, but like when he's doing the skits, he's making skits kind of mocking white folks.
Yeah.
But they think of that camaraderie and they think it's all, but it's really a mockery.
Deep.
It's
deep.
a mockery.
That's
so
deep.
It's like, are we mocking ourselves after a certain point when you just like, oh yeah, bro? And it's like
because the allowance of letting certain people do it.
Yeah, it's like, bro, if you at the home when you with your girl, when you with your kids,
it is so
whatever
tough
you
being
doing,
black.
and you like,
not even trying to downplay.
It is tough, man.
Louis Bell, you feel me? The Sonny Bo movement.
Ludo, I love that. Yeah,
he basically took and ran.
Exactly.
What people think of us, that's what he really, and he can really embrace what we really was doing and how motherfuckers really think like that. Man,
there were certain people like Sonny Bo. There's a lot of people like Sonny. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. We like that.
It's perpetuated.
As far as the hyphy shit, we not like that.
No, not at all.
You feel me? That Brad and all, how Sonny Bo move.
Yeah.
Not Louis Bell, but how Sonny Bo do is that's an Oakland nigga or that's a Bay. I ain't gonna say Oakland nigga.
No, you accurate as fuck, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I own a studio, so I seen it, bro. There was none of that fucking shit in Fremont, Union City. Like, now there's everywhere, bro. Because someone got a cousin somewhere and they learn, you know what I mean? But that shit started in Oakland. I seen, like, the whole SOBRB East Side rap. That was Oakland. I'm going to say it right fucking now. Like, them kids imitated and liked Oakland rappers. I knew them, bro. Trill Youngers, they had that style before. That was a average Oakland style. So it's kind of funny to see SOB. That's people are swagger jacking our style. Like, bro, that was an East Oakland thing. It's kind of North Oakland. Yeah.
Everybody got their little, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of people got their shit from Oakland and Frisco.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
You know why?
In our area though, but a lot of people got their shit from where we from.
And I had this theory because all these port jobs back in the day, it brought a calling to all these folks from Louisiana. Sure. And you see it. There's a whole depth of Louisiana background in Oakland. And you see the Cash Money movement went down in Louisiana, how they were together. It's the same thing in Oakland. Like
Master P tied in with Richmond.
Exactly. And it's like Oakland taught the Bay from Louisiana that oneness. This is how you promote music as a culture and back each other's shit. Oakland is no other city like any other Bay Area. There's no real neighborhood. The last one is in Oakland. Every other neighborhood is like an assembled cultural neighborhood of like Indians and white people now.
Shout out to New West Oakland.
There's a new. You like New West Oakland?
No.
Why'd you say shout out New West Oakland? That is a commercial though.
It's just so commercial, bro. Like
it's white.
I respect it. I appreciate it, but the Silicon Valley.
You knew they were coming though from Frisco,
but
it's really old Frisco. It's really old Frisco. You got to give it that. It's not as bad because it's just old hippie Frisco.
But I respect it because
it's not like some of it's probably cultural tech. White people,
you can catch,
they breaking into the industry for sure. And
you can catch a Caucasian in the middle of the night, early morning.
I know that's crazy as
West
fuck.
Oakland, and I love it.
I've been robbed there, the same places, bro. And like, what the? I felt really offended. Like, you're walking here now. Where were you fucking 8 months ago when I fucking needed you?
Somebody just told me they were.
Where was you?
Where was you?
They got a Planet Fitness over in West Oakland.
Stop playing.
Yeah, they went there, but they said it was full of white people. It's full of white.
Now they don't have Starbucks in there.
But we're at.
Do they don't have Starbucks over there?
I have no fucking.
Because I know they got like the beauty supply and shit like that.
Probably somewhere over by the bar.
The old Pack and Save, the old
West Oakland. 10 years ago was a whole different story, bro. It was like you respected like people from East Oakland respected people from West Oakland. It was like because they were just grimy. It's a grimy part because you from West Oakland. Like I didn't know what it means as an agent. You know what I mean? But like oh yeah, they grimy. Like they grind.
It's any area that's concentrated. Like how. Richmond is
Richmond's very concentrated.
Place than Oakland somehow.
You feel that way?
How people put it, like that's like the notion. Like for instance, San Francisco used to be a lot worse than Oakland, but
very worse.
Oakland by its sheer, it's only 14 miles in the full radius.
Oakland is 1 square mile radius.
Yeah, but it's a beautifully laid out city.
And Richmond is even smaller.
It's ridiculously beautiful
when you funnel together like that. And West Oakland, everybody funneled. Like you might be beefing with somebody right across the street, you might be with somebody in the next neighborhood. And East Oakland, I don't know, like everything, and everything in Oakland mostly 5-10 minutes away for the most part.
Yeah, I love Oakland for that.
We don't do drive-bys and all that like that, so you're not really going all the way out to somebody's hood.
That's an LA thing.
Exactly.
That's an LA thing. Yeah.
Most times it's like at events, like we go outside, like so you'll see somebody like in a mix or something at a party, at a function. Most of those areas. That's why, that's why like and now everybody go to the club, but then now like you got all the beef with the rappers and everything because everybody rapping now, and then everybody following the drill scene, and so everything is spilling into the entertainment industry because. We from the Bay Area. We are about entertainment. We go into the bars. We go into the clubs. We go into the shows.
Yeah.
We not necessarily stuff that's happening to people ain't always happening necessarily in the hood in the neighborhood. It's happening right after an event. It's happening during something. It's happening the night of something. It's usually when people pop out. It's
a weird era because like when I came into hip hop being a promoter, it was kind of neutral, but now it's so affiliated and political. It was kind of weird throwing an event. Like I think my events were successful because I knew about the streets. Like I knew everything going on from my clients, so I know who not to book and kind of who to stay away from, and I could tell certain things. And that was just like, man, I need a new field. I should have been a dentist. Like knowing too much about something that's not paying me, man. It's just I just feel like that. Like, fuck, bro. I hate being a genius at something and not getting paid for it.
But you know what's weird, though? A lot of people, like, talk about, like, Oakland, like, Atlanta's and the Detroits and the Chicago's. Well, I ain't going to say the Chicago's. Like, the South Side is bigger than the whole Oakland.
Yeah, Chicago South is huge, bro. It's huge.
People don't realize 1993 or 94, or if it wasn't the 93, 94 year, East Palo Alto, murder capital of California. If it wasn't in the United States,
and what happened? We were in a recession at that point.
Look how it's East Palo Alto compared to East Oakland. They're a 2.2 mile square radius, bro.
Yeah, no, East Palo Alto's tiny.
That's a lot of fucking murders.
Tiny,
bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always somebody cousin or brother, or you feel me? And it's just growing up in this little area, bro. People. Like if I go to Texas right now, oh you Cali, you LA. I'm not from LA. I let a nigga know I'm from East Oakland or I'm from Oakland, you know what I'm saying, or the Bay.
Definitely different.
You gonna know I'm from the Bay or something. You know what I'm saying? It's a different demographic. It's different shit going on, and you know what I'm saying. I'm just glad it ain't. I'm glad we're not as big as Detroit and all that shit. Cause
Detroit got a huge problem. Huge problem, and it reflects in the music.
Detroit with all them car plants. Man.
Oakland really respects Detroit rappers. Detroit rappers respect Oakland. It's a weird respect thing. It's not no beef to be honest. It's like a mutual. We both got it fucked up.
Too Short
But
hollered at them in the 80s, man. I forget the name of the song, but he was like, Detroit is like, oh,
Yeah.
man, back in the
They
day,
got love
man,
for that, yeah.
Them all our cousins, man. Man.
Nah,
Too Short.
You can tell through the music and everything.
I love Too Short because he definitely helped bridge that ATL gap. A lot of people from ATL think Too Short's from out there.
Hey, you know what's
I'm like,
crazy?
no, he's not.
Hey,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I think he might have stayed out there for.
He stays out there. He does stay out there.
It was
And he did stay out there. You're right. You're right.
The Looney's bullshit and all that shit.
That was bullshit.
Look at Lil Jon saved him, and he saved Lil Jon.
Yeah.
He threw Lil Jon some songs. Lil Jon threw him some beats. And that shit told what, brother? Let my nuts go. Oh, all that shit, man.
Lil Jon had his era, man. Yeah, I mean.
we both saved each other's era.
Too Short brought a lot of game to Atlanta because if you talk about the Atlanta rappers that have some game like Future, they all bring up Too Short because he had a fist first in the industry. You know, my best friend at the time, sister, bought tapes out of his trunk before he was in a store. Like, I'm that old.
That's some real history.
And he was a legend. He was a legend for that because like certain people did sell music out of their trunks, but very few were slapping. Yeah. You know, at that time in the 80s. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
You had to have more unique.
There was a lot of like 3 good rappers out of 12. Really, really though.
You to walk through Oakland, he got the raps, man. Yeah, I was born in 91.
He had the raps back then, bro.
I was born around and I was raised around older people. You know what I'm saying? Born in the 70s and the 60s.
Yeah,
that I can grow up under and understand that. But he was going through real turfs.
Yeah,
it wasn't man. He was coming through when the D-boys was buying this shit.
And that's another thing Too Short be praised about. He went through all of Oakland, from what I understood. It wasn't political.
Sure, you seen they trying to cancel him right now, or trying to cancel?
Really?
Man,
I'm so sick of this fucking cancel culture,
man.
bro.
Can we say bitch one time for man?
Yeah.
So you can't say bitch?
Nah.
Some women are. No.
I think he was doing an interview with Sweetie. He was doing an interview with Sweetie, and he mentioned something about like he's only dated or he only is like attracted to or something of someone that's mixed. But in the Bay Area, usually that's
everyone in the Bay.
Exactly, that's simple.
Even all the black women and white people are mixed. I mean, what the hell?
Like that. Like somebody is usually of a mixed culture.
Especially in Oakland, you get a lot of exoticness in Oakland.
And that's all his point was. And then people ran with that. And then some dude put this post or this tweet out. I don't even know if I did, but he was apparently he from the Bay, and he was mentioning like, oh, we act like he compared him to Robert Kelly, R. Kelly. Yeah, wow. Mr. Robert Kelly, and he was like,
"Hey, shout out!
We act like
don't get no bitches.
Yeah, we act like like that's like our uncle. You know, we know the hits, we know everything about him, but we don't really say nothing when we feel like it's a little bit over the line because of the relationship. Just like how people in Chicago treat R. Kelly, and I don't really know necessarily exactly how people are like hand to hand how they feel about R. Kelly in Chicago, but if Too Short did something that we all deemed was wrong or immoral as a person, it would matter for something. Right now, he ain't did nothing in his.
No, I agree with you. Yeah, he's not even close to anything scandalous.
He's a Lifetime player. He do his thing.
This whole thing makes me want to vomit in my mouth and swallow it.
What's crazy about R. Kelly is they mamas was letting them do it.
Yeah,
they was sending their daughters and nieces, and you know what I'm saying. I wish a bitch would send my daughter up there, nigga. It's gonna be y'all be talking about free hefe. You know what I'm saying?
It's
come on, man.
I felt like you put anyone in some isolated moments, they do weird shit. And I've seen people like do weird. No one's even ready to talk. I feel like this: if you're ready to cancel someone, anyone that calls out someone has to get their life examined.
Yeah, no, we gotta.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, no, before you speak. You need to reach a certain level of credibility, and we need to go over we going in your house, and we're not gonna let you know when.
So can we push that for these rappers?
But that's what I'm just saying, right? And everyone would shut the fuck up because porn is being viewed at this much. So someone's watching it. Can't be all the stars. Like, this pandemic show, like people doing sick shit at home, bro. People doing weird ass. A lot of people drinking.
Hey, you know what's
some
crazy?
people think that
a lot of people
are
the
general population or general public is the internet. when people cancel people, that's usually the internet. Like the
it's a dork we never gave a voice to in high
yeah.
school, but now they got a voice, right? Because there was dorks who said weird shit in high school, and we disregarded them.
Like from Dave Chappelle to Joe Rogan to R. Kelly. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying those are different parts of the internet. And then it's like you got to talk to the general public. You got to talk to people face to face. Like I said, that hand to hand conversation. How do people feel? Like, but about R. Kelly, no comment.
Print. I'm not gonna talk about R. Kelly or Michael Jackson because I'm still a Michael Jackson fan. I don't think he did anything. Macaulay Culkin stood by that. But again, and I don't mean to jump on the race issue, but they destroy a lot of black people. It's just weird. It's just weird. I mean, I'm on the Asian side looking at it, so that's weird. Bill Cosby, it's weird. And I know it's weird because Martin Sheen does crack and meth every day and fucks prostitutes.
Nobody cares.
But there's no thin gray line of rape there, right? What? But Bill Cosby's a sick motherfucker, you know? Come on, bro.
See, we got to realize, is it what they doing or what they've done, or is it the plateau or the boundary that they're going to step over?
If I see a bunch of Asian men getting destroyed, I'm not going rich. I'm not going to get rich.
I think this just shows people, if you want to be in the element, you got to be able to put yourself on Front Street. Like, for instance, close friends. I like close friends. Sometimes you want to get some stuff out.
You can't have them too much, though.
No,
right?
no. Literally social media close friends on Instagram.
Oh, God, that's a joke.
Close
the 5 friends on MySpace.
Have the balls to post what you want to post.
Yeah.
I get it. Sometimes you don't want you want to post your kid. You don't want to put this out there. You
I get that. I get that. The kid,
some slick shit about your baby daddy, and you don't want everybody to see it.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't like people that got private pages. I don't like people that.
I don't like the private page either with the music shit. That's weird to me.
No, I mean, got just a private pages in general. I get it if it's you got a certain job and you want to live a certain lifestyle.
Oh, you mean the burner account?
No, not even burner account. I'm one of those people. I'm on Front Street, up and down. You can't tell me nothing about myself that I ain't already told about myself. Got through, process, got secure about, moved through. Everybody dealing with their different insecurities that they deal with in life.
Absolutely.
And whatever they do in their life, whatever secrets they have, whatever bad shit they done, whatever real shit that they done, whatever, unless it's beneficial to them, they try to hide it. And then when they say something about somebody and it come out that they got some skeletons or anything of the nature, they ain't ready to be themselves.
Oh, no.
When you see yourself out the gate, can't nobody sway you for nothing. You either gonna make your opinion, not gonna make your opinion, but I'm not swayed by anybody else's opinion. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and that's about it.
I really back that up because when I turned my certain age and I felt comfortable who I was, I no longer felt inhibited to talk about things that I wasn't so proud about myself. And you know what? Women could see it. Hey, women could notice that confidence about this man just know himself. He's not.
You said this shit earlier though, and I respect you for saying that too. Because when you come to a certain age, you feel me. Certain women is intimidated by a nigga with confidence. I don't even want to use the N word, but a man with confidence, when you coming out there and you sticking your chest out there,
they are, because they can't influence you. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you said, damn, what the fuck was you? What was you talking about earlier? Fuck. I just got.
No, it's okay. I was talking about a lot of shit. When we first got in here before we started the podcast, right? Was it off air?
It was basically about what we were just talking about. I forgot that quick, bro.
That's all. We'll come back to it. When you think about it, just speak about it. Come back to it.
Cannabis.
But when I have my own business, it's a strange thing because I have this weird confidence I didn't have before as a young man, bro, and I got it now, you know. And it's like you cannot tell me what to do, and I date a lot less because of it. Because
you found peace, huh?
Yeah, because women are I can't really influence him how I want, and that's scary for me. And at that time, I'm just flesh.
Thing, no. It's not.
It's a necessary thing because I thought about them women were smart as fuck. Yeah. Because I wouldn't have respected their shit. Yeah, I wouldn't have. I've been I put you in your place. My business comes first, and if you say something weird, I'm gonna act weird. So don't get weird. That's just how I am.
Oh, bam! You know what? There we go. I figured it out. When you, basically, we were just going with the last conversation. When you were saying when you finally meet people in person,
Yeah.
And you just a whole, like, you got the Instagram. It's like, okay, this nigga cool. The stories and the posts are just adding up, and the videos like, okay, this nigga seem cool. And then you sit down and have an interview or pre-interview, y'all smoking outside or drinking or whatever the case may be. Yeah. And it's like, bro, you a weird motherfucker.
Oh, I get that a lot.
Like, you are, and that's what women too. Like,
we get that a lot.
You would be seeing, oh, like, she bad and she sounding good, and I done been there. I met females, and like, you have nothing.
The line divide is it's so strange, bro.
Like, I probably do want to fuck, but if I ain't got nothing to talk about for the first 15 minutes, 10 minutes, if I can't, you feel me? If I can't interact with you and pick your brain, and you do the same.
Do you know what? And you just made me realize it's like certain women treat me different. I don't get why, but they see my Instagram, and now I know why, because they know I do a podcast, and they think of me as some intellectual. They need to have a conversation, and it intimidates them. I can tell, like, because I don't like getting categorized. That's why I'm at the gym. I don't like giving out my Instagram. Hey, but now my Instagram's on my window.
Never give out your horoscope.
That is the worst shit ever. It's so inaccurate, bro.
Hey, please do this.
This shit is so inaccurate.
Please do this for me, because you don't got my information. Hit him. If you talking to a female you never talked to, and y'all get to the horoscope situation, and she asks you your sign,
lie.
Please.
Okay.
And she be like, I knew it.
This is a clip. This is a clip.
I knew it. Bitch, you lying. Stop playing.
Bitch, I'm not even a Sagittarius.
And you gotta let her roll with it for a minute.
Because she'll roll with it. She'll come up with a whole Harry Potter series on your sign.
I dated your type. Yeah, bitch, that's not my sign.
This makes so much sense now. They say shit like that, huh?
I'm a Scorpio, bro. Shout out, man. It's Scorpio season right now. Yeah, I'm talking about. But other than that,
get it.
You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, yeah, I know you. Bitch, you don't know me.
They don't know you.
You don't know me. You ain't talked to me. We just now kicked it. I'm different than my Scorpio partner and the Scorpio.
Yeah, it depends on what part of the Scorpio month you were born, and then the city and the part of the earth. I'm big in that concept.
It's a million things.
It's a million things that play into it. I know someone that's really deep into it. She could bring out a chart and really read you accurately, because she needs to know the city you were born, the time you were born, where on earth you were.
That plays.
That shit. No, it doesn't matter where you at. Like, are you in the beginning part of Scorpio or in the end part? Because those are two different Scorpios.
It's fucking. It's energy and the moon.
I'm a cusp. Shit, bro. I'm a cusp baby. See, I'm Taurus. I'm not. I was born April 22nd. So like, a Taurus is nothing like me. I'm stubborn, but I'm way more open minded than other Tauruses. You know what? So I'm a cusp baby. I can tell I'm two things.
My dad
and I feel it.
My dad and I got two daughters. My dad and my daughters are October Scorpios.
Yeah.
I'm November.
Okay, so that's got to be a difference.
It's a difference, but I don't know. Like, me and my dad.
Google it, man.
We're the same people in different ways.
You gotta Google it, because it makes so much sense.
I can definitely feel it though. You feel me? Some people like, oh, you just like your dad. I'll be like, yeah, I can see it, but I'm not like him.
No, me? It's like me being on this earth so long. Those are one of the things that are really consistent, man. People's traits to their horoscopes, bro. And I've met chicks that like know that shit, that bring out charts, and they read shit so accurate.
Oh yeah.
It's necessary for certain people's lives. It is necessary for certain people's, because you know what? When I had a good memory before I smoked weed, no, I'm being serious. And this is a clip. This is a clip.
It's crazy.
Before I smoked weed, I remember life made a lot more sense, and I'll tell you why. In your life, a lot of full circles happen, and it's crazy. These full circles lead you to revelations you could never fucking come up with, man. But if you can remember your whole fucking life, which Google Glasses and augmented reality for the future is going to bring, but that's another story. But when you can recall your whole fucking life, you just take on all these signs and then all these, and it's like a circle that just keeps spiraling like upward. And now that I've like lost my memory, I don't get that a lot. I don't get like, that's why I'm here. Man, that shit fights depression. Man, I think depression part of it is because we can't remember shit. Yeah, we're so overloaded with information, no emotion sticks. Because we're just looking for that little adrenaline rush you get when a notification hits. It's like that little adrenaline rush.
But there would you take what we have now over knowing and remembering every feeling and memory that you ever had?
It just depends on the bitch I'm with.
Hey. Hey, but you know what, though?
To be honest, I mean,
to piggyback off what you said, I know exactly what it is. We stopped dreaming, and we stopped being kids, and we stopped being imaginative.
Now we have to just act on it, right? Bro, that's a guilt. I have a guilt with that.
Bro,
yeah.
As an adult, like, oh man, I can't wait to be an adult. I should have waited. A little bit longer.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I didn't have my first kid until 11 days before I turned 24. And I still feel like that was early.
I feel so bad. I haven't grown up. I don't have any kids.
Hey, look, bro, don't grow up.
I know. I've only had a
You
fake
eat
wife.
cereal,
I got paid for my wife. This is like I've never wanted that.
You got your 10,000?
Bro, I know what my life would have been like married. I don't care how bitch the bad was. I would have been bored.
How bitch the bad was. That's
Bored. And me now with Instagram, that would have made my marriage horrible.
We didn't need it back then.
Social media will make your marriage. Tell me how social media is gonna make your marriage better.
Not everybody has been able to transition. Like it's some people that, like for instance, my stepdad is 12 years older than my mom, but he on Facebook, he getting on Instagram, like he just got on it, but my mom, she don't want nothing to do with it.
I need a girl like that. See, I need a girl. I'm happy with girls that don't have social media. I am fucking honest, man.
I'll show her a meme, send her something to the group. She the only one that don't laugh, don't get it.
I love that. She's a real woman.
Like she don't get
Let her
the
reproduce, okay? Because we
she don't get it.
more of those and close all the other ones up. No, I'm just kidding. But like,
she only had boys, so and we you know.
Of course, man. It's God's joke on us, man. It's God's joke. But you know, no. Going back to what you said, I don't know if I go back because I love what I'm witnessing. You know, and I think
you couldn't appreciate what you're going through.
Man, I love this, and I feel like in the past I had a marriage. I had a 40-year fucking marriage. I was born. I did all that. This life I live. I wake up and I'm like, this is a dream. I own a business.
So you must believe in reincarnation.
I do. I know this is a parallel universe. In a parallel universe, I'm a regular. I work at Target, and I'm looking at you guys like those guys look cool. I bet they do music. Man, I could have done music. But I could have been a podcaster. I mean, I swear, I feel that, bro. I feel it. I feel it. Like I'm lucky as fuck,
nowadays, bro. And I don't know if you know or if you feel it the same way. These new late 20s. 30 and 40-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm that.
Oh my,
bro, I'm old and I'm dating 20-year-old bitches. Like it's 30, crazy.
I turned 30.
It's the best time of your life.
2 weeks.
Okay, best time of your life, bro.
Baby, I need all the 35 plus ladies.
You can date everything. No, look, you can date everything. You can date. Oh shit!
You know what it is.
Hold on,
late night.
You got a song for us, I think, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where can we find the Instagram?
I'm M8ker Jones everywhere. That's M8 KERJONES. And again, M8ker is actually an acronym. It means a million to infinity, knowledge, experience, respect. Feel me? So it's in that order. Feel me? You gotta gain that knowledge first, and then before you can really just be out there, you know, garnering for your respect, you gotta get that experience up under your belt, and then you get that respect. And it's a million to infinity, million ways to infinity, $1 million to infinity. Just keep going,
bro. Universal, I like that, bro. Let's do universe to me, okay?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I want y'all to definitely appreciate that because I didn't even know that. And I'm your brother.
Oh, it's all good, man. I be,
that's what podcasts are good for,
yeah,
man.
I
These conversations, you know.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's definitely stuff that I make sure, you know, I may explain that either on the album or, you know, when I sit down and all. And I'm just starting to get out and
the album is called
push. Hit the Ground Running.
Hit the Ground Running. That's right. You got a song on there with Andresia.
Yeah.
Oh man, she's awesome.
She's
fuck with Andresia tough.
Yeah, and we dropped a video to Do the Right Thing as well.
Man. You Do the Right Thing. It's a single.
Yeah, got the inspiration.
I like the song a lot. I played it. I like the song a lot.
Yeah, but I got this Romeo Must Die one if you want to.
Okay, yeah, put that right to the mic.
Hey, I got you, brother. That's laughing.
Yo. Okay, I'll be. Give me like 3 minutes. Is that cool?
Yeah. What do you want me to do? Just sit in the car?
You can come up or we'll sit in the car. That's fine.
You're gonna come down to me?
Yeah.
Okay, because I brought extra if anyone else wants.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Cut that out.
We'll cut that out. All right.
Yeah, so again, you know, I'm big on nostalgia. I be messing around in the studio, you know, creating little storylines and whatnot. So that Romeo Must Die. This is my depiction of.
It's dope. Okay.
Yeah. And you know, I got my main thing, I got my side thing, but I'm pressing action on anybody that's trying to step.
It got clips of the movie in there.
Nah, I haven't run the video yet, but I always feel like I can't make a song if I don't have a visual concept. If I can't put a video to it, if I can't.
I love that Jay-Z did that
idea.
with one of the American Gangster.
Yeah.
He had the whole movie playing while he made the whole album, and yeah.
You gotta have a visual concept because it helps bring the story together. And so it's like I'm just basically talking about whether it's my main chick, my side chick. I ain't taking none of the action dudes in the DM pressing, none of that. I ain't going for it. And it don't matter what I'm doing, who I'm with, or whatever. Man, mine's is mine. So
wow, I need to make a learning lesson because I be tripping off the DM. Like, what the fuck is that?
Flash, I got you.
The guy taller than me.
get between us. Let's fuck in the marble tub. Bust it open in the suds, that's a rubber dub. Hard dick and I'm hard to love. I'm no punk bitch, I am not a scrub. I'ma make it hot like fire. A seller, baby, not a pie. I'ma kill it like I'm Michael Myers. Hit your walls like I slapped the virus. This pussy so red, feel like vanilla big hair. Eating on your box like Duddy with the hair. Post up in your square, go on a ride like a fair. I ain't fucking with them guys or them hoes over there. So deadly, can't even come through and kick it. It could get deadly when it comes to my bitches. Smoking on purple, not Barney, that grimace. Bet I fuck it up like Urkel or Dennis when I'm in it. All Romeo's must die.
That's a slapper.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No feature on that one.
No feature, but I got plenty of features on this project.
You got plenty of features. I want, yeah. So come back, man. We're gonna play that in Dreezy when you come back.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
M8ker Jones, it's a pleasure, man. We
Appreciate
killed that
you
content,
having me,
man. We killed that content. I like your page. I like everything you got going on. The label mate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hefe.
Hefe, man. J Hefe, Cash Not Ass on Instagram. CHSH, not ass, man. Cash Not Ass.
I appreciate having y'all on the podcast, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely appreciate it.
Great energy, bro.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
content.
yeah. I can't wait till I come back. You know, we talk
Yeah.
about the next project. My brother got a project he working on.
You got a project coming out, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
with
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
Deming,
I got a
so.
collab with my man, the Deming, man. I got some shit working on for myself, man, but I'm going to keep that on the hush until it come up. You know
Yeah,
what
we'll
I'm
have some new music for you. We'll have some.
I want to hear some new music, man. I want, and some new hats, some warrior hats.
For sure.
My guys, man, M8ker Jones, Hefe in the building. Create podcast. You sit with your boy BLEEV. Appreciate y'all. We are out.
Peace.